Okay, before I start this interview with Shaun, just one thing from the blog yesterday. 2 corrections. One, it wasn't the emergency services, it was the breakdown services, although I felt like I needed the emergency services at the time. And the second thing was, the trialist did carry diesel, not petrol. I didn't make the same mistake twice. So just to clear that up, Shaun.
Fantastic first day for the trialist. He's obviously weren't expecting that when he got the opportunity to come and join us on a week's training.
It got conversation going a little bit easier.
I'm sure it did, Jez. Yeah, I'm sure it did. It's always, you never know what's around the corner. I always say to the boys, you always expect the unexpected. I don't think you could write the script for yesterday.
I think it was just a really severe fitness test to have to push a car down a road and then go back to the garage with 2 cans of diesel. Sorry, he came through it okay. At least it was still smiling this morning.
Well, he was running around okay this morning, so no harm done.
Okay, so as we said yesterday, the team and yourself got here just after Taff and I did our little blog. First impressions?
Very good, very, very good. Fantastic training facility. Hotel was magnificent. If you just look at the walls with the shirts that are dotted around, there's been some huge football clubs stayed here in the past, and will continue to come here in the future because the training pitches are good, the food's excellent, the staff are fantastic. No, it's been a great impression already.
And a big thank you to Ashley at Absolute Sports Travel, because Ash has helped us organise youth tours for many, many years. Real good guy, brilliant company, and the first team have been away, certainly since I've been at the club. But yeah, we've certainly got the right place to do a lot of work this week.
Absolutely. I mean, in terms of Ash, we've been speaking to him for not just a couple of weeks, but a number of months. This has always been in the pipeline. Something that I really believe in. It gives you a great platform to build for the season. When you've got a transition of players taking place like we have, new players coming in, they need to get to know players. Mm-hmm. And when you're in an environment like this, and you're kind of one big family, you can really start to develop relationships, which will be great going forward.
And that's the key word, isn't it? The environment, the working environment, and environment that means you can get the work done on the outside, on the pitches, but equally it's a place where the squad can start to get together.
Well, we said yesterday when we first arrived, we had a meeting with the players, and it was the key point is a change of environment, not a change in mentality. We've managed to create a fantastic mentality within the group, and this is just carried into a different training venue, but the positives of being away for a week away from Clare, we're hopeful that it's going to really serve as well.
And with the games, they're almost part of that week, aren't they? Part of the work. And I watched training this morning, everyone looked really sharp and bright.
Yeah, it was a good day. We've always looked at the third week in particular as a key week for us to look at different shapes and systems, just what we might encounter in the season. I remember one of the games towards the last few weeks of the season where we came up against Exeter, and Paul Tisdale changed his formation not once or twice but 4, 5, 6 times, and it kind of throws you a little bit. But when you're up against that type of situation in pre-season, if we was to encounter that again in the season going forward, we can always look back and say, what did we do in Holland that 1 or 2 mornings when we worked on it? So no, there's always the opportunity to work on different things that perhaps you can't just work on in the hustle and bustle of the season.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Tom's going to lose his job, but in the next few days I will try and get to speak to a few different people, and no doubt we'll speak again perhaps before the game on Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely.